Hi, Magic Freak 1223 here, and I have a very cool trick I just learned. One day in Sunday school, this teacher was talking about going to heaven, and and afterwards, Johnny walked up and said, and he wanted to get saved. So the teacher prayed with him, and he got saved. And the teacher pulls out and goes, "Here you go. This is your ticket to heaven." Now, of course, and as he was handing it to him, he said, "No, this is just a symbol. You know there's no ticket to heaven." And Johnny goes, "Yeah, I know." So then later on, Johnny saw his friend David, and he knew he wasn't saved. So he goes, "David, why didn't you go up afterwards?" He's like, "'Cause I don't want to pray." He's like, so the next day, on the playground, David walks up to Johnny and goes, "Can I have part of your ticket to heaven?" And Johnny tried to explain to David that this isn't going to get you to heaven, that you have to accept Jesus. He goes, "Yeah, but I don't want to do that." So Johnny, being a good friend, cut off part of his ticket. And goes, "All right, here you go." So David took it and placed it into his pocket. Now on the way home from school on the bus, David saw that Johnny had more of the ticket to heaven than he did. So he goes, "Hey, Johnny, can I have some more of your ticket to heaven?" And Johnny once again explained to David that this isn't going to get you to heaven, that you have to pray and receive Christ. He said, "Yeah, I don't want to do that." So Johnny, being a good friend again, cut it again. And gave it to David. So David put it in his pocket, and now he was happy because now he had more ticket to heaven than Johnny did. So they grew up and got married and had kids and everything and kept it all through their life. And then finally, David died. And he comes up to heaven and he's knocking on the door. "Hey, God, let me in." And God goes, "Why should I let you in?" He goes, "'Cause I got a ticket," and showed God the ticket. And he goes, "You can't have a ticket to heaven. What you have there is you have a ticket to hell." And sure enough, God opened it up, spread it all apart. And so then David was mad and he went to hell, sure enough. So a few years later, Johnny died. He comes up and knocks on the door to heaven. "Hey, let me in." So God comes and goes, "Why should I let you in?" He goes, "'Cause I have a ticket to heaven." God goes, "Johnny, that's not going to get you into heaven." He goes, "Oh, I was just kidding you. It's because I accepted God into my life." And now how to do that. That is a very good trick if you want to do that for kids, and it'll lead people to get saved. How you do that is you just need scissors and a sheet of paper, just a blank sheet of paper. And before the trick starts, before the show starts, you want to fold this in half, but not completely in half. You want to leave about 2 inches on that side. All right. And then you want to take this, and after you folded it that way, so you just finish folding it, you fold it in half this way. Then you get that good crease. You unfold it, and then almost like you're making a paper airplane, you fold this half down, and you fold this half down. So you have the triangle, and then you just fold it up, and you're ready to go. Okay? So then what happens is you tell the whole story that I just told about Johnny and David, and when you cut in, when David asks for part of Johnny's ticket, you just cut it into 1/3, and you can take that, place it into your pocket, place it aside, you place that somewhere. Then when he asks the second time on the bus, you cut it in 1/3 again, and then you tell how he went to heaven and everything and knocked on the door, and God spread this apart and said, you don't have a ticket to heaven, you have a ticket to hell. And as you separate it, you'll be able to find all the different parts. And be able to show that it spells the word hell. There we go. Then you just take these pieces up, or you can leave them down, and then you tell, I think you're supposed to leave them down, I don't know, I just watched the video of how to do it. And then you tell how Johnny did the same thing, and when you open this up, you open it all the way up, and it's a cross. Then you can take the cross, place it there, and there you go. And that's how you perform Ticket to Heaven.